Tired of the everyday grind? Want to get away from it all?
Descent into paradise.
Florida.
Greetings, everybody, from sunny Florida. Here's wishing you the best of everything. And it's my personal belief that the best of everything comes from right down here.
Hey everybody, this is Steph from JustADayInParadise.com, and thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Just a Podcast in Paradise. Me and the Dip crew love living in the Sunshine State, and it's our goal to help you plan for your very own day in paradise. Follow along as we explore the Keys, theme park, springs, and everything in between. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button so we can notify you when our new episodes are live. And if you already love sitting down with us every week, we invite you to support us through Patreon. Just follow the links in the show notes. And as you know, we're always going to have a drink for you. And today we're enjoying what I'm calling You Should Be Here. You should be here. So we're ready if you are. Kick up your feet, throw on your shades, and let's take a trip to paradise. Hi, Megan and Garrett.
Hi.
Greetings.
So I want to call out something that doesn't translate via podcast.
Okay.
It's you should be
Here.
be
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
B-E-E, be here. Like you're a bumblebee.
With two B's.
You should bumblebee here.
Right. Okay, this is a very sticky cocktail. This episode is all about living where you vacation, and why we love living here and why we think you should be here, right?
Yes.
We have Pepper in the studio.
Rolling around.
And she's rolling around.
On top of an iPad.
She's like, you should flee here. No?
Yeah.
So let's talk about what's in the drink. So this is all natural, all Florida ingredients. You want to know what's in it?
Yes,
Yes.
I do.
I do.
All right. So we have orange blossom honey, rim. Okay, I did like half of it so that you weren't completely covered in honey. Yeah. Megan is literally cleaning her glass as we speak.
It's gross to look at, but it tastes really good.
That's right, but for audio, it's fine. And then with that, I put a little sprinkle of sea salt.
I taste it.
You taste it, right?
Yeah,
so a little salty sweet.
that.
I like that.
Sea salt because like Florida beaches.
Right.
Anyway.
Hello. And then we have Florida's all-natural orange juice. I tried to get Natalie's, but Publix was out of it.
I'm a little disappointed it's not freshly
Natalie's
squeezed
is
by.
good.
I know. I don't have that kind of time.
Well, if was it Tropicana?
No, it's Florida's natural.
Oh, right, you said that.
Yeah.
I'm getting honey on my leg.
Fun fact. If you are drinking Tropicana orange juice, you might be enjoying some orange juice from Garrett's grandfather's citrus
Really?
farm.
Shout out to Gramps. Is that what you call him?
No, it's Pop.
Shout out to Pop.
I did find out recently, he did do Tropicana for a long time. I'm not sure if it still is Tropicana or not.
I've been lied to.
Wow.
You know, this relationship is
I actually found
built
that
on a
out. I actually found
lie.
that out like 5 days ago. I was like, is he still doing Tropicana?
He's still coping with it. Mm-hmm.
It's something, though. But if you also didn't know,
Delicious.
most Florida oranges are exported to California. And most
I believe
California
that.
oranges are exported to Florida.
What?
I hate that.
Why?
I don't know.
That's bizarre. Anyway, now I'm sad. But this said it was from Florida oranges. It
Cool.
said it.
Well, that's good.
But
Have you ever driven up the middle of the state and you pass that big orange
to get to Orlando?
manufacturing plant?
I think so.
Not manufacturing plant, but it's a big plant where they sort oranges,
I
essentially.
mean, probably. I don't know
And
if I ever noticed that.
it smells so much of citrus.
Really? Oh, I'm going to have to check out and like roll my windows down next time I pass by it. What? What's
really
that face?
good.
That's really good.
Thinking like the honey's so sweet and delicious, and I licked it like a child. It would make a really good like my first cocktail.
My first cocktail for like the mom who's drunk all the time and can't drink alone anymore. Okay. What else is in there? All right. So we talked about the orange blossom honey. That's from locally sourced honeys.
So
Honeybee
good.
honey. Then Florida's natural orange juice. Then we had grown in Florida from Florida oranges, orange marmalade in there. And then what else? Orange bitters, which I don't know where the heck that was from. Shake that up. Garnish with orange, and you're good to go.
Hand sanitizer. My hands are sticky.
My hands
Go
are
wash your
also
hands.
sticky.
Go wash your hands first.
Okay,
if you
that
want.
would be lovely.
Yeah.
Or
Do we have
not.
to do a break so we can wash our hands?
it.
All right, let's do a break so we can wash our hands.
Finish
Okay, Garrett, it's time for bed.
No. Wait. Can you tell me a story first?
All right, one story, and then it's nighty-night for you. Do you remember the one about Meggie Locks and the 3 cocktails?
Oh my gosh, I love this one.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Meggie Locks. She went for a walk on the beach. Pretty soon, she came upon a tiki bar. She sat down in the bar, and immediately she was served 3 beautiful cocktails. Meggie Locks can never resist a free drink. She tasted the first one and realized the straw was plastic.
No, plastic is terrible for the environment. I can't drink this.
So, she tasted the second drink.
Gross. The straw's all soggy and all I taste is paper.
So, she tasted the last cocktail.
This hay straw is perfect.
She said happily and enjoyed the rest of her delicious margarita. Well, Garrett, what's the moral of the story?
That when you use hay straws, all natural, 100% biodegradable, gluten-free, and never soggy straws, you're actually doing your part to help take care of our planet. They can be tossed right in the compost bin after and will break down naturally and return to the circle of life.
That's right, big guy.
Good night, Steph.
Good night, Garrett. We can all sleep a little easier thanks to hay straws. Visit haystraws.com to find out more. All right, well, that was the earliest break we've ever taken.
I apologize.
Welcome back. Are you guys less sticky?
I already have honey back on my hands, actually.
So if you recreate this cocktail, maybe don't be as liberal with the salt and honey rim as I was, is what you're
It's
saying.
so good. I recommend it.
Yeah. Or maybe the glass is just not the best. I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Each recipe is a work in progress. Yeah. Okay, so this episode is all about why we think you should move to Florida and the top 10 reasons that there are.
Spoiler alert, stay out. We want it for ourselves.
Right?
Top 10 reasons that there are.
The top 10 reasons that there are that you should move to Florida. So the producer did not want us to do this episode. I want to be honest. Because every year, more and more people move here. It gets a little bit more congested, especially in the places, the metropolitan areas. Do you want to guess how many people move to Florida, are moving to Florida this year per day?
Per day?
Per day.
I'm gonna
640,000.
Okay.
382.
831. So
I
closest without going over. Megan, nice job.
Wait. 831.
So I win this game time.
Wait.
To be clear.
That was the shortest game
831.
time
Let's see.
also.
831 every day.
Every day.
I was closer if you meant a year.
But she didn't.
But you also went over.
But you absurdly thought
Price
that
is
was
Right
the
rules.
amount
Per day.
per day.
We should do some sort of Price is Right game. And
We did.
when?
Remember we did it for whatever episode it was that
Oh,
we
yeah.
did chain of foods?
How much a meal costs at different restaurants.
Yeah.
And like the amount of food was like absurd.
Yeah, we basically could get you could feed like 50 people at Hooters for the price of like 10 at the Melting Pot.
Where the hell was I?
I don't know,
You
that
were
cocktail
there.
must have been strong that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And I
this
remember
cocktail's
you were
good.
like, "We should do this again. This game was the best." But we haven't done it again since.
Let's do it again.
Well, we
'Cause
can't
I
do it
don't
this
remember
episode.
But what would we do it with?
I don't know. That's for me to figure out.
Maybe like vacation packages in different places in Florida.
Write that
Ooh.
down. If you want us to game time vacation packages, hit us up at the Dip Crew on Twitter. So,
It's spoiler alert.
Yeah.
It's cheap. It's the cheapest vacation with Flacucci.
with Lacucci, isn't that the springs with Lacucci Springs?
Yeah.
It's not even like as nice as Crystal River
It's the cheapest vacation package
in
you
Florida,
can get in
right?
Florida.
Really?
I've made that up just now.
Oh,
Because has anyone who's not in Florida heard of with Lacucci?
yes.
Unless it was like
A-
post.
An innuendo. Hit post.
It's like,
Lacucci.
we're like, it's just like making fun of stuff. Yeah.
Post.
Yeah. Come on, Steph.
I'm not that old. That young? I'm too
It's
old.
like a Reddit thing. We're on Reddit now.
Right.
I don't know if you
Hit
guys
us up
know
on
this.
Reddit.
What's our Reddit handle?
It's just dash take dash a dash dip dash.
So essentially the Instagram, but with dashes.
And there's another dash.
And then there's another dash at the end. So if you want
Not to be
troll
mistaken.
Megan on Reddit.
Not to be
Megan,
mistaken with the underscore.
Me, Megan, I am the sole proprietor of
So
Reddit.
you're the operator
sole
of the Reddit.
operator,
Yeah.
thank you,
of
of Reddit. And I'm very sensitive. So
She reminds me
This
of.
is why I can't be on
She
Reddit.
reminds me of when when Andy was called called gay in the office on YouTube.
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? And he just he stayed
yes.
up all night like
Nard dog. I'm covered in honey.
yeah.
you too. It's good. Though.
Oh my gosh.
It's great.
All right, so should we cut to the chase here?
Yes, sorry.
A little
Let's
bit?
Cut to the
Okay.
chase.
So the state expects an increase of 1.38% this year, which is a little bit less than last year. But I know from living in Naples, it's like, what?
Oh,
more.
nothing.
It's more.
It's more. Yeah. Like people are buying houses from up north without even seeing them. They're just paying cash because they want to get down here so bad. Over the next 5 years, the state expects to add an average of 303,264 per year. That math checks out, right, Garrett?
Yeah.
Yep. That equals 831 new residents a day. Yeah, so spoiler alert or disclaimer. Let's say a disclaimer. I think anything to do with any state boundary right now is a little bit polarizing, to say the least.
Yeah.
So if you have such strong political views that you're scared to listen to this episode, just don't. Just wait till next
don't
week.
listen to it.
Just wait till next week. Because we're not going to talk politics necessarily, but there's definitely some things that are happening that we want you to be here for if you want to be here for them. And if you don't, then yeah, maybe...
Then don't.
Then don't. Maybe next year or next week we'll be
that
talking about
simple.
food. It's that simple. So let's do a roundtable, as we normally do, and talk about why we think our friends should come live with us. Our friends, that's you guys listening at home. Wanna go
Aren't
first?
most of our viewers in Florida?
Not really. We have a large listenership in the UK.
Really?
Ooh,
Yep.
I did not know this.
My friend's podcast.
Hello.
My
Yeah.
friend's podcast has a
Welcome
large.
to the pod.
Yeah.
They have a large viewership in like Dublin for some reason.
Interesting. Yeah, I think it's because so this is what I know about the UK and vacations is that they typically take like 2 weeks at a time.
2 to 3 probably.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you're taking we take like 2 days at a time. You know what I mean? So you're not going to Europe, right? So they're coming to the US and a lot of times they're coming to Florida. I mean, Orlando is like boop,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, pretty much everyone has a British accent in Orlando. That's traveling.
Crazy good British accent.
Price go British accent.
President of British accent.
Yeah, so if you're listening from the UK, shout out to you. Yeah, okay, so you guys want to do a roundtable then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how
Okay.
many are we each gonna say?
As many
Let's,
as you
let's,
want.
let's just do it. It's called the top 10, but it could be 11
50.
And
for all we
like
want.
some people will definitely have duplicates. And
Right.
like I'll start so I can have like what I think is one of the best ones.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, it might be an obvious one, but no state income tax.
Oh, I had that. No state income tax. Bam, 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 bam. So tell us about no state income tax, Megan.
It's that simple.
It is that simple.
You don't have to file a state tax return. Mm-hmm. You don't pay state income tax. Mm-hmm. You just reap the benefits
Yeah.
without
What
Paying
other
the
states
bills.
do that?
Minnesota.
Oh, I have this. Here we
it?
go. Most Americans file a state income tax return and a federal tax return. As of 2021, the states with no income tax are Alaska, Florida, Nevada, New Hampshire, South Dakota, but not North Dakota,
That sucks.
Tennessee, Texas, Washington, and Wyoming.
Wow.
Yeah,
Not that
so
many.
so yeah,
Also,
not that many.
kind of diverse.
Yeah, but I guess I totally get Texas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
Everything's
Texas.
bigger. Love
Everything
Texas.
is
Only,
big,
probably the,
except your state income taxes.
probably the only other place I think I would actually like genuinely move to.
It depends on the part. I've never been there. I mean, I've heard good things. But
I'd move to a suburb of Dallas.
I feel like I could never do that unless I'd visited first.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
All right.
Well, I'm not going
I
there
liked
tomorrow.
Colorado. And can I tell you
So
something?
cold.
It is cold, so that's the only reason I wouldn't want to live
I
there.
get nosebleeds there a lot.
Really? That
Yeah,
means
'cause
you're
the
dry.
elevation.
Yeah. We need that humid air in our sinuses.
Yeah.
But almost not everybody, but everybody that we met while we were there that was like cool, that we were like, wow, they're really cool. They were from Florida. A lot of
Of course they were.
transplants.
Wow.
Of
Yeah,
course they were.
right.
That's weird, right?
Right.
It's really weird.
But you like what you know, too.
Like, wow,
you
we're
know?
really vibing.
Right. We're like, wow, we're like best friends.
We
so
should
fast.
move to Colorado.
Right, exactly. Yeah, they were from Florida. So yeah, I totally agree. No state income tax. Our sales tax, county by county, is also pretty low. But yeah, I love that. I love that answer.
Love it too.
Garrett,
I mean, it's obvious.
is it?
It's the birthplace of the pub sub.
That is a good one. Oh, Public Sub.
I haven't had one in a while.
So we did an episode about Publix a while back. I don't think you guys were on it. I think it was me and Lauren.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought we were on it. You sure?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure we were on it.
Pub subs are so good.
So for those that haven't heard that episode and don't know what a pub sub is, what the hell are we talking about, Megan?
So they have a deli where you can, make any sub that you can imagine. Honestly, really any sub. They have
But it's a grocery store.
Yes, of course. Publix is a chain grocery store, not just in Florida, but it started in Florida.
Lakeland, Florida, to be exact.
That's right.
And you can get Reubens, you can get Cuban sandwiches, you can get Philly cheesesteaks, but the most famous sub has to be their chicken tender sub.
That's right. All about tendies.
It goes on sale often. And their chicken tenders are so delicious. Juicy, fresh, white meat chicken. Delicious, perfectly seasoned breading. Like, I will eat just the chicken tenders. You put them on a sub if you're, really hungry.
They're some of the best tenders.
So good.
Literally.
They really are.
Yeah.
I've told Megan I'm not allowed to have a chicken tender sub anymore.
Well, he needs to get a wrap because the combination of
It's too much.
long,
But you get a foot long, yeah. You can get a half of one.
And you can get wraps. I recommend it because their bread is delicious. Don't get me wrong. Their bread is so good, but it's very thick bread. It's heavy.
It's hearty.
Yeah.
I don't think I could have a foot long and then move on the rest of the day.
Definitely not with fried chicken on it.
Right.
It's unheard of.
Garrett, what do you get on? Let's go through what we all get on our sandwiches.
On our pub subs?
Yeah.
On our chicken tender subs?
Whatever. Or if this is it. This is the only pub sub you're ever allowed to get ever again.
Oh my
go.
God.
How worried should I be about my health then?
Oh, no.
Okay, good.
It's not like that's the only thing you get to eat forever. It's like that's the only pub sub you
Pub
get.
sub, it's gonna go white bread, ranch on the bread. Okay. And then you gotta put Chipotle Gouda. Oof. Put the Chipotle Gouda down on the bread. And then...
Are you toasting this or no?
I go back and forth.
Okay.
I could, you know what? If I toasted the bread with the cheese on it before I put the chicken on it, perfect. Because I like a saucy sandwich.
Yes.
And when you toast...
Can I pause really quick?
What?
The amount of sauce that he gets on this sandwich, it upsets the staff every time.
Really?
They're really like he's like, can you put a little more? And they're like, sure. Like, he's like, a little more. And they're like, wow, you like it spicy?
And then I get really annoyed because, get
Don't
out of
call
my...
me out. Don't judge me.
Get out of my... Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
But it's not subjective. It's every staff member.
Yeah, and it's not
It's not like just the one guy got annoyed. It's everyone.
everyone.
No, they're
Garrett's
always
pictures
like-
up in the back.
some of them are happy about
Some laugh,
you're,
they think it's funny.
you like it spicy. I'm like, get out of my face.
Right.
Just
Make my
sauce it
food.
up. Yeah.
There's always some kind of comment.
So, yeah, I get the buffalo. I get the chicken tenders tossed in buffalo sauce, and then put it right on top. And then I put more buffalo sauce on it, and then a little bit of ranch and onions, and if I'm feeling frisky, a little jalapeno.
Oh, jalapeno. I like that. So, no vegetables beside the jalapeno then?
Right.
Onions.
R.I.P. his butthole.
Onions?
And that's why Megan doesn't allow me to get it anymore.
R.I.P. We should have a dun, dun,
That's
dun,
how you
dun.
get IBS.
Garrett's butthole
Can you get
died
IBS
right here.
just from your diet? I'm not sure.
I mean,
If you can't,
I don't know.
that's
That's a
how.
different episode, I think. Yeah. Okay. So that's you, Garrett. What about you, Meg?
So this is really tough, and I'm going to go with a kind of a basic answer. I feel like I'm going to be judged. It's on Italian 5-grain bread,
Okay.
and it's just going to be
Could you be
boar's
a
head
winner?
turkey. I'm going to be honest, boar's head is the way to go.
It is. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding? Yeah.
Publix has good stuff, but if you're choosing between boar's head or Publix lunch meat, choose boar's head. It's worth the upgrade in price. So boar's head turkey, white American cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, and mayonnaise. Their mayonnaise is so good.
Mayonnaise is
Don't
so
settle
good.
for a packet. Get
Do
the
not get a
mayonnaise that
packet.
they have on
You're
there.
not American or not from Florida if you get a mayonnaise packet.
Okay. No. No. Don't get the mayonnaise packet. You want
That's
you want
what
them
we
to
said.
give you... Okay.
Absolutely
by
don't
black
get
Can I
a
packet.
add
packet.
one
Okay.
quick thing before you say yours?
Yeah.
Publix used to do this thing. They used to make Cuban sandwiches, not like the ones
Yeah.
that you just get that are like
Ready-made.
or whatever. They also, you still can, I think, get
You
it
can.
made. You can get Cuban sandwiches made at the deli, and they used to have a presser,
Yeah.
and they don't have
They
it
have
anymore.
a convection oven that they can toast.
I think
Yeah,
some
but
still have the presser.
It is so good. Like I used to love it so much. I remember I got like teeth pulled from the dentist. I'm like, I'm gonna go get a Cuban sandwich.
I also think that their Philly is really good, but Garrett disrespects it
roast
because
beef
it's
sandwich.
just their roast beef.
It's a roast beef sandwich.
Cooked up.
But it is good. I've had it.
It's so good.
Did I say it wasn't good?
No.
I said it was
Yeah.
a roast beef sandwich.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not Philly.
But it's a kicked up roast beef sandwich. All right. So my answer is going to be a little loaded. Okay.
Like your sandwich?
Because the sandwich that I would get, I don't have access to.
What's it?
I know what it is.
Okay.
What is it?
So
I've heard.
Publix,
It's a legend.
yeah, Publix does for because like we said, Publix is a chain. Started in Florida, but there's some Publixes in surrounding states, so like Georgia. So I was in Atlanta once, and they had an Atlanta Falcons sub because every city that has
They
a
do Buck
football
sub,
stage, so they have the
Regional sub.
Exactly. So this sub had, I believe it was chicken tenders. Producer, was it chicken tenders?
Yes, it was chicken tenders.
Yeah.
I've never had it. I just know of the legend.
So it was chicken tenders, peach preserves, spicy maple mayo. No, don't make that face. A bacon and cheddar cheese on multigrain bread. It was one of the best things I've ever eaten. It was maple tenders, sriracha mayo.
It sounds
spicy,
kind of like,
sweet,
like a
savory.
chicken and waffles sub.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was like.
Pass.
No,
I'm here.
Is that a football joke?
No.
No.
Well, sure.
All right, but since I can't have that,
Interception.
and we are a Florida show, let me tell you about what comes on the Miami Dolphin Sub and the Buccaneer Sub.
Ooh, okay.
Right?
I'm
Buccaneer
listening.
sub's good.
Yep. So the Miami Dolphin Sub is bacon, cheddar cheese, garlic Parmesan sauce, lettuce, and tomato with chicken tenders on Italian bread.
That sounds really good.
Right?
That sounds really good.
I'll hit it.
I don't know what's Miami about that, but I'll take it. Now the Tampa Bay Buck Sub, that makes sense. Okay, you get spicy boar's head chipotle chicken, plátano maduro. So for those of you that don't know, that's like the fried plantains, the sweet fried plantains, mango peach salsa, and your choice of bread.
Can I get that here?
You have to be in Tampa. Oh, I think they actually do make the
No,
Tampa
they-
one
yeah,
here,
they
but
do
they
it
don't
here.
make the Miami
That
one here.
sounds
They
so
did after the
good.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I love plantains.
Yeah, plátano. You have to say it like that.
Plátano.
Like you're in Miami. Yeah.
Okay.
So now that we turn this into a pub sub episode, that's kind of my pseudo answer.
Their Italians, or their Ultimate's good.
Anyway,
Yeah, it
moving
is
on
good.
from public subs.
Yeah, okay.
That
So
submarine
was that
sauce?
Garrett's?
Ooh.
That was Garrett's answer.
Yeah.
Let's do mine. So I'll take the low-hanging fruit, since you guys didn't say this. Year-round awesome weather.
That was on my list.
yeah.
Are you
That's
kidding me?
just-
No snow shoveling.
But it's so important. No snow shoveling, not never.
scary
You can
icy
wear
roads.
shorts all year long.
Yeah, in my notes it says shorts.
Right. What?
Shorts.
that is what it
Shorts,
says.
on my-
shorts.
is on my-
You can wear flippy floppies all year long if you want to.
I mean, my toes will get cold eventually.
I mean, there's some days where, like, you're a Floridian and it dropped below 70 degrees because everyone breaks out the Uggs and the scarves and stuff, but you don't need to wear them.
Who the
You'll
hell
be fine.
wears Uggs still?
Is that not a thing?
Not really. Maybe when I was in middle school.
Well, how do you drink a pumpkin spice latte without Uggs?
Birkenstocks.
Really?
I don't know.
Huh. All right.
Scarf.
So in much of
Scarf
Florida,
it
scarf.
also is a good substitute
Scarf
for
guy.
us.
In much of Florida, the climate is subtropical with mild winters, but subject to short cold spells and hot, sunny summers. In the far south, where Miami and we are located, the climate is tropical. Since the average temperature in January reaches 68 degrees Fahrenheit in summer and early autumn, wow, Florida is prone to hurricanes. So that's the one downside is hurricanes, but also you really don't get them that often. I mean, we've been in Naples for however long, and we just had Irma. That was a big deal.
Yeah, that
3
was
years
the
ago?
most
Yeah.
hardcore.
Yeah, but
What?
before
And-
that, I can't remember.
No, it's all. Holy crap! It's almost 4 years.
It was pretty hardcore, but it was not as hardcore as I thought it was going to be.
Well, yeah.
Well, they told us
were
that
like, we're all
everyone
gonna
we
die.
knew was going to die.
Yeah, they said your
And
kids will
drown.
die too.
Right.
On the news. That's a fact. They said that on the news. Your kids will die too.
And we're all still here.
My dad lives like very close to the Caloosahatchee River,
Mm-hmm.
and like all they were saying was like the 8-foot storm surge. Storm surge. You have to. You have to
yeah.
go inward. You have to go inward. And he's like, I really don't want to. I have a 2-story house. I really don't want to. And everybody that he was with at his house like pestered him to leave. I almost spilled my drink. Pestered him to leave and go inlet.
Right.
And then the hurricane moved, and it
Right.
only hit the middle of the stuff.
Right. That's the thing. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was no
Unpredictable.
storm
Yeah.
surge. None.
Yep.
No
And they
storm
hype
surge.
you up.
Meteorologists, what do they know? Do they know things?
Nothing.
Not
Do
really.
they?
Let's find out.
What do they know? Let's put that on Reddit this week. Oh. Do they know anything? Yeah. All right.
out.
Let's find out. So yeah, that's mine.
Yeah. But one upside to hurricanes when you're in school,
Hurricane
Yeah.
days.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
When you're in school, how about when you close your work?
Yeah.
Because they're like, time to go home and buy
You know what
tequila
sucks?
and water bottles.
You know what sucks? I didn't have a job when Irma happened, so I didn't reap those benefits, which
Well,
sucked.
I did.
Right.
But
I mean, it was
evacuate
nice.
my cats.
Cat evacuate.
Cat evacuation.
Evacuate.
Cat evacuation.
Cat evacuation. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I felt like Angela in The Office. Save Bandit!
And then she just throws him and he comes out the ceiling tile. Yeah, that's
Good
exactly
stuff.
right.
Good episode.
Okay. So
Is it
that
my
was number 3?
So what
Yeah,
do I
so it was
want
number 4.
to do next?
There's one I want to save for last, just saying.
Let's see, but someone might steal it. That's the thing about saving it
that's
for
true.
last. Yeah.
I'm debating. I have like a few that I could
That's
say.
all like my screen.
And I don't know which ones I want to say.
Oh, no.
I'm going to go with workout motivation.
Ooh,
So
okay.
what do I mean by that?
What do you mean, Megan?
I
What do you
mean
mean?
that if you live up north,
Yeah.
you're probably not used to seeing girls.
You're probably a fat
crop
ass.
tops all the time.
I'm kidding.
And their
I'm a fat
bikinis at the beach, and in their Lululemon biker shorts every day of the week.
This is getting very personal.
And
Megan's like, screw you, Natalie.
and
your
she
short
tells
shorts.
you like that your sunglasses look cheap. Anyway, you know exactly who
Wow.
I'm talking about, Carol.
We hate you, Carol.
Come on, Carol.
Carol, you know what? It's not all about looks. Beauty fades.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
it's good workout motivation. You're like, I want to be lazy, and then you're like, wait a minute. If I
Wait a
go
minute.
outside, I could spit and hit someone in a bikini,
That's true.
and they look better than me.
Yeah, and Megan does. Literally every
So-
time we go to the beach, she spits on everyone that's wearing a bikini.
It's really...
It's hard to make friends
tough
that way.
on our
So
relationship.
Yeah.
it could be really bad for your self-esteem, or it could be, a great motivational tool.
It could be. Yeah. And hearkening back to the last one, year-round good weather, it's not like you get the winter blues where you have to stay inside and eat macaroni and cheese and get really like lethargic. Like you can be outside walking around all year long.
You don't have to hibernate like a bear.
You don't have to hibernate.
And I'm somebody that, like, I sweat a lot, but I
same.
also am not scared of the heat. Like, I will be out when it's
Oh, yeah.
July. Like,
Bruno
I'll be
comes
fine.
out.
Like, I'll
Yeah.
be okay. Like, I'm going to sweat a lot, but so be ready for that. But
Yeah.
I will absolutely be outside.
Dude, I totally agree. I have my Island Time alter ego. His name's Bruno.
I've met him.
Yeah.
Why is it a dude?
Well, because it's not, he's androgynous.
Should
really.
mine-
Because,
Yeah.
dudes can get away with anything.
That
Mine
is true.
Should my Island Time alter ego be a woman?
Maybe. What's her name? She sounds wonderful. She sounds hot.
I'm picturing the bartender from Shrek.
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. Jacqueline's wearing a bodysuit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A skin tight
A
bodysuit.
skin tight hot pink bodysuit.
Or possibly some sort of leopard print bodysuit.
yes.
Yes.
Jacqueline and Bruno go hard.
Yeah.
Okay. It's funny you say that about the motivation because I was just saying to the producer the other day, I went on vacation once to Pennsylvania. This is probably like right after high school. And
It sucks.
I was Florida fat. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't fat, but I felt inadequate compared to all the other great
people that are doing
hot
pull-ups
Florida
on the
bodies.
beach
Right,
and
exactly. Like
shit.
one-armed pull-ups and it's like super mega tans. I went to Pennsylvania and I was literally a Greek myth. I was like, I should move here so I
It's
can be
real.
worshipped.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Shout out Pennsylvania.
I get that.
All right. Good one, Meg.
Yeah, one of mine, I guess, has to do with weather as well. I'll say it,
Okay.
but that doesn't count. Is pools year round.
That totally counts.
Well, it's the weather. I mean,
Right.
it just has to do with the weather.
Right.
But yeah, that one's a big.
But you know
one
what? It's
to
not
me.
even just the weather because since you have the weather year round, you can have better pools. Like up north, there's not a lot of in-ground pools. It's above-ground pools because
Yeah,
it would
'cause you
totally
gotta
get
close
wrecked
it up.
and when it gets
Yeah.
frozen.
Okay, I don't like that then.
So that's a level up answer.
Well, the reason I said that one is because never mind. Well, I have two that I want to say.
Okay.
but
But you're
Well,
saving
keep
them.
going, man. It's
was gonna-
fine.
No,
I
you
already
can
know
save
what ones
it.
you're gonna say, and
That's
it's on
okay.
my list.
I have a
You
few.
can
I have a
it.
few left. I have like 5 left.
oh, jeez.
I have
Yeah.
4
So we'll
left.
keep going. So yeah, pools.
But yeah, no, I do agree with you on that. I didn't think of that. Like, have you ever seen like a pool that has like that's like in the ground pool, but also like above it, like
Yeah.
a hot tub like pouring into the pool.
Yes.
Like you don't see that anywhere
No,
else.
there are no Bobo pools here. I mean, we had one
That's the
for
name.
quarantine because it was an emergency.
Yes.
We had to go outside, so we bought a Target pool. Well, Megan and Garrett dropped a Target pool off for us.
And
use
we
it.
were not able to see them.
Right, because we were
Or
very
use the
afraid of
pool.
the Rona. Yeah, well, we let you use it once, and then we like poured bleach into it, so we wouldn't
Yeah.
die from your
Corona.
alleged coronavirus.
Yeah, just read, guys. Just read.
Just read. Yeah.
Just read. That's all I'm going to say. Just read.
But the pool was great, and the HOA didn't notice because they were also hiding. So it worked out.
They were also
Nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna flank your answer a little bit here, Garrett. I put best beaches in America. If you go on any like travel website, like TripAdvisor or Travel Channel or any of those, we get best beaches in America. Like we're
I
out of
believe
the
it.
top 10. We've got at least 3 or 4 from
Surf
Florida.
on the East Coast, chill
Right.
on the West
Chill,
Coast.
that's it.
You got it all.
And in Florida, I don't know if you guys know this, you're never more than 60 miles from the beach, wherever you are.
Sick.
I also think that Gulf Coast beaches are better than Atlantic Coast beaches.
I'm gonna have to agree.
I think the
Especially
sand
for,
is
like, the
better.
chilling out
I
beach
think
vibe.
this,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like it's just a lot.
So me and Garrett kind of did a combo one. So now
Okay.
you have to go.
So this is something new,
Okay.
and maybe I don't even want to draw attention to it,
But you're gonna.
but I will. By 2026, we will have a $15 minimum wage.
In Florida.
Yes.
Okay.
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna go up $1 every year until it gets to $15.
Oh, that's
And
right.
then
We just voted on that.
everything's gonna be more expensive.
So that's definitely
Exactly.
a distinct possibility, and all likelihood that will happen.
So if you want to come here, you better be bringing jobs with you,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, bring your business
Bring
here.
your small businesses
bring your
here.
small business here and
I know we should be the third Silicon Valley.
We could be.
There's one in Texas now, I think.
yeah, Austin.
Yep.
That makes sense.
And we'll be number 4. Where? Or number 3? Where? Well, what city would you put it in? Orlando?
No, it's too much
It's
shit
got too much
there.
going on. Sarasota, I feel like could do it.
Sarasota could do it.
Yeah, I think it has to have a place that has a lot of development room. I mean, Tampa's got a lot of
With
room.
Lakuchi.
With oh my god.
Tampa's got a lot
But
of room.
Tampa's infrastructure is terrible. Tampa
Yeah,
traffic
and
is
driving,
awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarasota.
Yeah.
Or some kind of farm area that we take over and make into a mega tech world.
Okay. We'll start to survey the land.
So if you're
Fort
like,
Myers.
wow,
Yeah.
$15, I'm making 10. Come to Florida.
By 2026, and then probably get fired because
Right.
they're paying you
We'll
too much.
just, sort things out. Don't let us make your financial decision for you.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, just do your research.
Don't do that. We don't know enough about it.
Yeah. True. All
Only
right.
half of us work at banks.
Garrett?
I mean, it's obvious, and it was on Megan's list too. But access to theme parks.
Ooh.
It's the best theme parks in
I don't
the
think I
country.
put that on my
Can
list.
The best
I
theme
add
parks in the
something?
world.
Yeah.
Can I
actually.
add something
Yeah,
that's
of
like
course.
a combo and we can count it as one and I can still go
It's
on
okay.
to
Yeah,
another?
go ahead.
Access to cruises.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
We have Tampa Cruise Port, Miami Cruise Port. Is that it? No, there's one farther
There's
north.
probably Key West too.
Key West Cruise Port.
And like you'll pay less
they?
money than you're paying to go and cruise from wherever you live if you're not in Florida.
well, I think
that's
you
Canada.
fly down here and then you take
Right,
the cruise.
right. That's what I'm saying. You'll
That's
pay
true.
less money.
Yeah, they
Right,
don't go
yeah.
pick you up in New York.
Yeah.
Like a Caribbean cruise is a solid deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
That's a
be.
good point.
Absolutely.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, and I mean to
Cruising
piggyback
USA.
off of that is, I mean, of course, the theme parks that you're able to go to.
yeah.
You got
Yeah.
you got Busch Gardens, you got
Yep.
Disney, you got Universal, you have Legoland.
Mm-hmm.
You've got
SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, Disney, Universal.
You've got
Okay,
Icon Park.
Icon Park. Icon Park is in Orlando and it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So they're actually building the largest slingshot attraction in the world,
Jeez.
and they're
No,
also
thank you.
They're also building. What's the other one? I think it's like a. I don't remember what it is, but it's like gonna be right next to the slingshot that they're building,
Uh-huh.
and it's really tall as well.
You
And I don't
know-
remember what it
Jeez.
is.
In cartoons, where like your eyeballs come out of your sockets, that's what I'm picturing.
Right. That's not for me. Haven't you done that?
No,
That's someone else.
but I would.
Hell no,
Yeah.
never.
Maybe not.
But yeah, Icon Park's free to go to. It's really cool. What?
It's not free to go to Icon Park.
Icon Park is free to.
It's free to be like in that little strip area, but to actually go into the park where you ride rides, it's not free.
Well, yeah, you have to pay for each ride. But what I'm meaning is you can walk.
You can
around
watch the
and,
other people
You can
almost
walk
kill
around. There's
themselves.
bars and everything
Yeah.
like that. It's free to go to.
A lot of great zoos.
Kinda like-
Yeah, a lot of great zoos.
You know, Lowry Park Zoo, Tampa Zoo, Palm Beach
so
Zoo,
that reason-
Monkey Jungle.
Well, so why don't we relax on that? Because that's coming later.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But yeah,
Okay.
that's easily. I mean, one of the huge reasons why I don't think I'll ever leave Florida.
You love the theme parks.
I love the
Yeah,
theme parks so
that's why
much.
people come here. One of the big reasons
And
why
I get to
people
go
come here.
whenever the hell. I
Literally,
want.
season pass, everything. And you get Florida
Yeah.
resident discounts for everything.
Exactly.
Hello. Yeah,
It's pretty nice.
it is nice. Florida pass, Florida resident life. Okay, was that your answer? Theme parks? All right. I've got one, and this might be a little controversial. So no offense to anyone.
Do it.
The food scene.
Oh, okay.
Because some people think Florida food's not the best, and I think that's because we live in Naples, and everything's low sodium. You know, because everyone's on blood pressure medication. Yeah. Okay, so let me educate you. So 1 in every 5 Florida residents is an immigrant. The vast majority of whom hail from Cuba, Haiti, Mexico, and Colombia, bringing with them rich culture, history, and of course, flavor. So the Miami food scene is world-renowned. Orlando food scene is getting there. And there's a lot of great places that you can go while you're on vacation to eat, like, world-class food.
Birthplace Cuban sandwich.
There you go.
When it comes to, like, Latin food, Cuban, Puerto Rican, all of that, it's delicious. Absolutely amazing. But for me, who I love Asian food more than anything
Have you heard of Nobu? Have you heard of a little place called Nobu in Miami?
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's harder to find delicious Asian food here. That's just facts.
It's a little bit harder. I mean, I could go in depth, but I think the food scene,
there is a good
if you're
variety.
in the metropolitan areas, you get some crazy
Tampa,
food.
Orlando, Miami, great food. I absolutely agree. But when you have a majority senior citizen population,
right,
you got to be careful. You got to tone
not too
down
much flavor.
the flavor.
Yeah, exactly.
Let them eat their freaking
Pudding,
rice pudding,
tapioca balls.
Don't come to the restaurant so we can have good food.
I know, but then that takes away all the patrons, and then the restaurants shut down. It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah,
it's
hard.
Can't
hard
win.
to win.
Yep.
Moving on.
Megan.
So, Florida's got like a lot of places where you can see animals.
Yes, that's true.
A lot of wildlife sanctuaries, like Steph mentioned earlier. Tons of really great zoos, like solid zoos, and then we have 29 like official like national park certified like refugees.
Did you just bah? She was like, nah.
So like official wildlife refuges, 29 in just one
Is it
state.
refugees?
Refuges.
Refuges.
Refuges? So we're not talking about like refugees, like people, escaping
that
their
escaped other
war-torn
wildlife
countries.
sanctuaries. Yeah.
We're talking about a wildlife refuge, but 29 refuges. So 29
Refugees.
wildlife
I'm
refuges.
just not going to comment on
Yeah.
it, 'cause I don't know what's
I'm
right
pretty
and
sure it's
wrong.
refuges.
I don't know what's right
Okay.
and wrong.
So 29 official refuges, as well as tons of, like mom and pop places that are saving animals.
Yeah.
Like just here in Naples, we have the Shy Wolf Sanctuary.
Yep.
I know that there's a big one in Miami. What's it called?
Big Cat Rescue.
That's
in
Tampa.
Yeah.
Shout
And
out Carol Baskins.
Shout out to Sardine
Joe
Oil.
Exotic is here too, right? Joe Exotic is in
Can we
Florida.
get him on the show?
Cleans
you think?
everything up.
Joe Exotic?
The guy that's
Yeah.
her,
Is he
her
in jail?
husband.
Did I make that up?
I'll call him collect.
Well, he was expecting Trump to pardon him, and he didn't.
Really?
And he didn't.
Why would he?
Wow. We can get him to
course he
talk
would.
about it.
Wait.
Okay,
What's
sorry.
the place you guys have been there in Tampa? Or not in Tampa, in Miami.
Oh, the Zoological Wildlife
Yes.
Foundation?
Isn't that run by like a
Turns
drug
out
lord?
I thought that they were saving animals, and they're actually just another
They're
like
just profiting
Tiger
from
King.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that,
well,
isn't he
alright.
like a drug lord?
Yes.
The point is, there's lots
was
of
swindled.
places to see animals.
Yeah. Some of them are more illegal than others.
Yeah. When I was probably between 5 and 7,
Uh huh.
I went to Chuck E. Cheese, and outside of the Chuck
Those
E.
are
Cheese,
animatronics.
there was like a little like truck with like cages out where they just like put a baby tiger in your lap.
Wow.
For real. I have a
Right.
sister-
That's why I
Chuck
said
E.
some are more
Cheese.
legal
my
than
sister
others.
had a baby white tiger in her lap, and I had a baby lion in my lap
Where was this Chuck
Wow.
E. Cheese?
in Boca Raton.
Maybe it was
Just
the
a
drug lord.
stone's throw from Miami.
It could have been Joe Exotic.
Stone's throw. Yeah, is he in like Oklahoma?
I thought he was in Florida.
Joe Exotic.
Carol Baskins in Florida.
Carol Baskins.
Oh, where was his?
He was in like Oklahoma.
No.
Oklahoma.
Let's find out.
Oklahoma.
We have to know.
It's Oklahoma.
Carol
Where
Baskin.
is
Killed her
Joe?
husband.
Do you guys
Exotic.
realize that started
Animal
when the pandemic started? Like that was a
Of
year
course we
ago.
do.
That was like the one
That's
thing
what
that
we
caught
I was
Oh,
me
talking
by
to our
surprise.
viewers.
Yeah. Listeners.
Yeah, sorry.
So the Greater Wynnewood Exotic Animal Park is located in Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping
yes,
down the
Yes,
plain.
yes,
Yep.
yes.
I'm
Never-
sorry. Anyway,
never
but
denounce
who
my
cares
brain
about
power.
Oklahoma?
Oklahomians.
There's way
Tornadoes.
more animal
They love
fun
it. They
spots
love it.
in Florida.
Okay.
Tampa Lowry Park Zoo is one of the best zoos.
Voted
in the nation.
number 1 zoo in the nation for
excuse
Mom's
me,
Magazine.
The best.
The best.
Do you get Mom's Magazine?
No, but I just know facts like that.
Oh.
That's my job.
And like just because it's a great environment for animals to live in. It's just,
Yeah.
it's, you know,
It's very fertile. Every
Right.
time we go there, the animals are hunching. Every time.
Well, I mean,
and they don't have to worry about like snow. They're good to go.
Good to go in the
Yeah.
snow. Yeah, that's a good point. I never thought about that.
I mean, you've
for polar
also
bears.
got the
Well, yeah,
you've also got the Harambee Wildlife Preserve.
and that's in
Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Which, like, I think we've talked about this before. I'm segueing really quick, but the Kilimanjaro Safari
Right.
is one of the best
If you don't
animal
recall,
safaris.
we said if there was one ride in Disney, if that was the only ride you could go on forever,
Yes.
what would it be? I said
I don't count that
Kilimanjaro
ride.
I said
Safari,
something-
but
I
I said it
agree.
first.
Okay, well, I agreed.
It's not right.
It is a
absolutely
ride.
right, because it's
If
a
you
tour.
can get a fast pass
a
for
tour.
it, it's a ride.
It is. It's a unique experience every time.
It's
It's a ride integrated
It's a tour.
into a savannah. Sorry, it's just
It's a tour.
incredible.
I made eye contact with the rhino. He was so close.
It's a tour.
Yeah. It's not a tour. It's a ride with live animals.
Yeah.
And then every ride is a tour.
You wait in the
No,
Of a
queue.
facility.
I would call it a ride if the vehicles we were in were on some sort of track.
That's stupid.
That's what about Ratatouille? Trackless dark ride.
Yeah,
Fool, you are a fool. You have been owned by me.
Is it? There's something else that's trackless too.
Oh,
but
the
Rise of
penguins ride.
Resistance, too.
Oh,
Rise
Rise
of
the
The
Resistance.
SeaWorld ride?
Yeah.
Oh my
God,
god.
I freaking love
Oh
SeaWorld.
my god. Listen, ride Empire of the Penguin. Don't tell anyone you know anything about it if they've never been on it before. Just ride it.
Just ride
Also,
it.
just letting you know,
Experience it. How many times have I talked about crying on Empire of the Penguin ride?
Every time.
Is it Empire of the Penguin? It is, right?
yeah.
Maybe.
No, it's
Empress Penguin.
yeah, it's Empire of the Penguin.
I think so.
think so.
Okay. Whose answer was that?
Megan's.
Megan's? All right, Garrett.
Okay, this one definitely is gonna be a little controversial. You know how good we've done during this whole pandemic?
Is he
A
doing
lot
it?
of people feel that way. A lot of people don't. Go on.
I think there's somebody to thank for that.
Is it me? I
I
accept.
wish it was you.
Oh, say.
Can you see?
It's Ron DeSantis.
Ron DeSantis, our governor.
Ron's lights.
By Ron's early light. His alarm
by
goes
the
off
Ron's
really early.
early
Yeah.
What so
Careful what you
proudly
say.
we hail.
It may or may not get cut from the episode, but go on.
It's Ron DeSantis.
That's it? You don't want to elaborate?
Well, I think
He's handsome.
He is handsome.
probably the handsomest of governors.
He
Yeah.
lives free.
He lives free.
He does.
He lives brave.
Or dies trying.
He lives in the home of the brave.
Yeah.
No, he's done a lot of great things for a lot of small businesses.
That's true.
And I think that a lot of people should thank him for.
Yeah,
what he's
totally.
done
If
for
this is a state where you want to either A, come open a small business and move here,
Absolutely.
B, want to start a small business because you're already here, this is a great state to do that in.
And also, C, have the most freedoms.
Yeah, we have a
all
lot
this
of freedoms, i.e., no state income tax.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a big one.
Yeah, circling back to that.
So if you
Cut it if you
One-
want. I'm just saying I had to say it.
to live
it's
in
okay.
a place where the government is less involved and maybe you need them, it's not the right place for you. But
Right. That's the thing.
Right.
That's the beauty of having 50 different states. We're just trying to sell you on ours.
Yeah.
You know, we think that that's the whole point of the show.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nice job. Okay, I've got one. And this is really for the people wanting to move here now or wanting to level up and you already live here. Let's talk a little bit about dream homes. You ever heard of them? You ever owned one?
What's that?
my dream home?
Yeah.
No, I've never
No.
owned my
No,
dream
I'm
home.
24.
Don't hurt me like that.
Well, I'm trying to. So, in May of 2020, median home prices in Florida were more than $335,000. Were a mere $335,000. Not even 2% higher than the national median average of $330,000. So this is a pretty desirable place to be.
Yeah.
And our home price is right at average. So that's with all states and all things considered.
Listen, we are
stuff.
average home price and not your average state.
That's true. Exactly.
That's a big deal.
Think about all you're getting per square foot, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Like
You
people,
be outside at all times.
right? For a place like, gosh, I don't know, like we have, right? We have like a three bedroomers. You guys have a 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom,
Two bedroom and a Florida room.
ish. Okay, yeah. If you had that same house in California, it'd be like $3 million.
Literally.
Yeah, it's
Literally,
insane.
depending on where you were in California. Yeah, so it's insane. So if you have some money that you could put down in your state where home prices are high, you can come here and live like a freaking king.
Literally. And the housing market is just going up. So.
Right. So now's the time.
Yeah.
Buy now.
My
Invite us
house
over.
Has gone up like $60,000 in value since I bought it. 6
Same.
years ago? 6 years
More
ago.
than that for us. Yeah. It's crazy.
And I think once we just, get more stuff done around our house, I think it's going to be even more.
Yep.
Okay. You guys have any more?
We love Florida. We love Florida so much.
We love Florida.
Does
Yes,
Florida
we do.
have a
We love
national-
Florida.
or
How
a
about you?
State anthem?
Because I'm proud to be in Florida. Right?
Yeah.
Like that?
Let's
how it
think.
goes,
Let's
right?
think.
There is a state
my
anthem.
God.
Didn't somebody tell us?
Whatever it is,
One of our
it's
guests
by
that we had
Florida.
on. It's not.
Shawty had them apple bottom jeans.
What? So we interviewed
boots
someone
with
that
the
told us
fur.
that we had a state anthem and what it was. Who was it?
I mean, I feel like it had to be.
We got to stop drinking
Skunk Ape
cocktails on
Dave.
this.
That's
run,
the
'cause I don't
problem. Yeah,
remember
it's hard
it.
to remember anything. We got to go back and listen to some shows.
This one was kind of funny,
Okay.
I guess. People always get to hear about Florida Man, but we have access to Florida Man.
That's true. And the Florida men, fun fact, are usually tourists.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
in the headlines. Anyway, but yeah, we do have
But
access
they always
to
call
Florida man.
Florida Man.
We do, where the sawgrass meets the sky is the official anthem.
Do you want
of
to
Florida.
hum a
Love it.
few bars for us?
I don't know if she knows how to read music.
Let's.
Where
let's see.
sawgrass meets the sky. So
hold
like
on.
that?
Let's get these lyrics.
Why do you think we're
I'm
in like
assuming it's a
Texas?
country song.
And lyrics by Jan Hinton. Shout out to Jan Hinton.
Shout out Jan Hinton.
Florida, where the
Sawgrass
sawgrass meets
oh yeah, I know this one. By the way, the sky.
Florida, where
Florida.
our hearts will ever lie.
I know
Sitting
this.
proud
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
ocean like a sentinel true. Always shielding your
This isn't how it goes, I don't
yeah, giving welcome.
Oh, it's Florida.
Florida, land of flowers,
Land of
land of light.
What?
Florida, where our dreams can all take flight.
Fly.
We're flying.
Whether youth's vibrant morning or the twilight
Crickets
of
are
years for
here.
tired
She
years,
just said a few
there
bars.
are treasures for all who venture here.
Florida.
In Florida.
It's Florida.
It's
Nice job, Meg.
Thank you.
And Garrett on the high
It's a
harmonies.
good song.
I
I'm
love
actually
it.
a little emotional.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah.
My favorite
So
line,
that-
I'm going
that
to say
song.
it again.
Okay.
Whether youth's vibrant morning or the twilight of years.
Wow.
Because a lot of people
Raise
retire
your
here.
children, come
and then
die.
and then die.
Raise your children,
Florida.
maybe leave for a little bit, and then come back
Yeah,
and die.
Everybody retires here. Hashtag Florida. Okay.
The orange blossom sweet perfume and fireworks.
And then
of
we have
the air.
orange blossom honey in our
God, I love Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, I do too.
Florida. Florida.
Florida.
Florida. All right. You have any more?
No, access to Florida Man was the last.
That's
one.
it.
What do you
Okay.
guys think our state reptile is really quick?
Alligator.
Iguana.
Yeah.
Okay. I have two more, but
Do you know our state bird?
is it a
I don't know what it is.
I do.
flamingo? Swallow.
Flamingo.
Tequila.
Mockingbird?
Boom.
Tequila mockingbird.
Harper Lee.
Right?
Shout
Cinco
out.
de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
That's what they call it. That.
So I have two more. I'll just say them both. We'll call them honorable mentions. We have an insane amount of sports.
We do.
Okay. Only one state has more than Florida's 10 pro sports teams, and that will grow if David Beckham's Miami MLS franchise can get a stadium built.
I thought they already.
I don't know when this article is from.
This is from. I'm pretty sure that
They did it? Okay, so then maybe we won. Florida also has a very strong six championship in the last 15 years, and the cost to attend an average program is among the top 15 states, even though 3 of their teams are more costly. So we have 10 pro sports teams,
Ew.
3 NFL, 2 MLB, 2 NBA, 2 NHL, and 1 MLS. Pro teams per capita, 1 team for every 1.9 million people, which puts us in the top 10 in the country. Average adult cost is $78.62. Championships since 2000, we've been in 6, but I don't think that's counting the latest Super Bowl. Yeah, so if you like sports,
I do.
this is a great place to be,
It is a great place
Yeah.
to be.
especially for
I don't.
We got Stanley Cup. Stanley Cup last year, Super Bowl last year, and runner-up to the World Series.
There you go.
That's pretty impressive.
And not even just the
1
teams
year.
that are franchises here, but also a lot of teams have spring training here.
Yes.
well, yeah, it's either for baseball, it's either Florida or Arizona.
Right. So it's like,
It's like
Right
half.
now.
It's like half
even
and half.
if your state is not a Florida team, you can probably see them play here around the
Opening days, I think.
the
Thursday.
calendar. Go sports. Nice.
Can't wait for baseball.
Next, this is
more?
also as controversial as food. There is some good culture here.
Yeah.
I'm going to read some cool things. There's this Kennedy Space Center, which we've agreed we have to do a show on. The Ringling Museum, the Salvador Dali Museum, the John and Mabel Ringling Museum of Arts, which I've been to, which is gigantic. The Charles Hosmer Morse Museum of Art, St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum, the Orlando Science Center, the Ernest Hemingway Museum. You could feed cats there if you don't like literature.
Six-toed cats.
Six-toed cats.
The whole city of Key West, really.
Ripley's Believe It or Not in every city.
What's the other one?
Wonderworks.
Oh, Wonderworks. That's fun.
Building.
I don't think that counts as culture, but it is fun.
Yeah.
It is entertainment for sure.
I think about it every time I think about Wonderworks is that someone was like, wow, like this hurricane really did a number on us.
Uh-huh.
And they showed a picture of Wonderworks, which looks like it's upside down.
That's hilarious. Yes, that's what I got. You guys have any other honorable mentions?
I mean, there's got to be something.
Fishing's good.
Fishing's real good. Fishing
real
capital of the world, I believe, is in Isla Morada or
Really?
Marathon. Yeah.
Like that, yeah. Fishing is good.
Fishing's good and the women ain't easy.
When can you not?
There's Florida where the sawgrass grows.
This goes-
You should come live right
Orange
here.
Buffalo.
This goes back to real quick. Good weather. When can you not golf here?
When can you not? Or putt-putt.
Yes, or putt-putt.
You can do pretty much anything. Putt-putt with your butt-butt. All right, guys. Come to Florida. Live here. And if you don't want to live here, you just want a vacation, then keep tuning in. And thank you for listening to Just a Podcast in Paradise. We're so happy that you hung out with us today. We would love it if you would subscribe so you don't miss an episode and give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts so we can continue to work hard to make your next Florida vacation or home the most memorable that you've ever had. You can also follow us on Instagram at Just Take a Dip for daily updates on what's happening around Florida, and check out our YouTube channel, Just a Day in Paradise, for destination ideas, restaurant reviews, unboxing things you might want to take on your next trip, and copycat recipes from some of our favorite places in paradise. We're wishing you a little bit of sunshine and maybe your dream home, wherever you are, and we hope to see you in paradise soon. Say goodbye, guys.
Well, really quick.
Yeah.
And if you really hate Florida,
Yeah.
you have to tell us. Hit us up on Reddit.
That's right.
So we
Troll
can-
Megan
so
on
we
Reddit.
can-
Dash take dash a dash dip dash.
And so we can troll the heck out of wherever the heck you